Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. It has not been the ideal start, but plenty of time still to make up ground.
Well, Peter, the groups aren't really going to take shape until, say, the 4th or 5th games. But equally, they don't want to allow themselves to be left in a position to go chasing points too hard at the end of the group. So this calls for a pragmatic approach and picking up as much as you can now to at least ease the psychological pressure later on.
There's the whistle, and here we go. He's looked long this time. He's made sure that that won't get through. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Looks to clip it forward. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Finds himself eased off the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cleared away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goes for goal! There are a few waiting for it. Hits one! He's still got it, needs help. Goes for goal! Has he picked him out? Has a goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's gone for it! And the ball's come out!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Crowd calling for him to... Has a pop! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Oh, fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And the finish! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped.
Going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Oh, good interception.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
It's on a plate. He's gone for it. Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead.
Real chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled. Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Big chance! It's a loose ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He's had a shot! And in it goes! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, smart save. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's found his man. Hits one! Keeper always had the measure of that. he just whacks it away. And that is that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, I think they have every reason to go after another 3 points here. They pretty much set their stall out in the first match. So why back off now? It's not the time to compromise. They have the belief, and they must stick to what they're good at, I feel. Last time around we were saying, start as you mean to go on. So, no deserting instincts, thanks.
And that gets things running. Cuts it out. Pinged forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now a chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Brings it forward. Looking to break out here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Neither side yet able to find the net. being played forward. Has he found his man? Oh, he's broken through. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Hoists it high. Keeper's ball. Forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Away from immediate danger. And it's played forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a decent ball. Shot at goal! He has done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. A 1-0 lead established.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Timely intervention. And he heaves it forward. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Decent hit from there. Forward it goes. That intervention was very necessary. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have nil-nil written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. The pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So some ground already to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yes, Peter, but they're a long way off having to think about pressing the panic button just yet. So as long as it hasn't hit their belief too hard, I think they can start thinking about how they're going to improve, starting obviously now. It's pointless looking back. This requires a more positive approach and the very real possibility that they can generate proper momentum from here. Better late than never.
So that's got things underway. There's a long ball. The shot! Oh, nearly. This is gone, that's a foul. seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Looks to bypass the midfield.
that's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the counter is on. Caught offside that time.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Decent looking ball. And the shot! And they've scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Forward it goes. And he's cut it out. The first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Tries to stroke it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Tries to get it forward quickly. Let's put a stop to that. Oh, he's in! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's gone for it! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's had a go! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
The changes then in quick succession. Breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Defence has got rid of that, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. He could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
2 up. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result, which is well deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
So on to match day 2 then, on the back of a draw in their previous outing, a result which makes us none the wiser as to their prospects of going through. They'd want to go one better here to put themselves right in contention for a place in the top 2, and their coach was very quick to point out, in defending his players ahead of this game, that the supporters need to be right on board with them. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Blackburn had a stuttering start. They'll need to do better now.
Well, Peter, the groups aren't really going to take shape until, say, the 4th or 5th games. But equally, they don't want to allow themselves to be left in a position to go chasing points too hard at the end of the group. So this calls for a pragmatic approach and picking up as much as you can now to at least ease the psychological pressure later on.
Blows the whistle. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Blackburn still to register a shot on target. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Plays it out to the wing. Nicely controlled. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Cuts it out. Let us put a stop to that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Forward it goes. Goes for goal! Goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good take, and he's had a look. Looks to clip it forward. He's got through. He can get that clear. And the finish! An absolute thunderbolt! About as smooth as it gets! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Blackburn, That is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Blackburn sits in pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Lobs it in gently. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes long. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Looks to bypass the midfield. That's not going to make it. Hoists it forward. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's got through. Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? And it's played forward. Real chance! It's broken loose. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Plays it out to the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Towering header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The final 5 minutes. Played into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Blackburn will be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win, for which the players simply did enough. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Blackburn simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. The pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. So some ground already to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yeah, and it may well serve as the perfect wake-up call, Peter, and a reminder of the standard demanded at this level. Let's see how much solidarity they can muster, and indeed spirit, and take on the challenge with a collective will to find their very best. They have what it takes, and on this occasion, we have to see the proof.
So it's down to business here. Tries to dink it in. This low drop! Deftly done. Timely intervention. Durham. Gascoigne. He's left his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's had a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Been levered clear. Play for a throw. Has a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Crosses it in. It's a brilliant interception. Just brushed off the ball there. Looking to get within range. And the through ball is intercepted. Could be a chance. Hits one! Durham. What a... Tries a shot! He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back on the way. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Takes aim with a cross. Out for a throw. Great leap! just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Glasgow, very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work. And they are...
Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Incoming cross. Looking to break out here. Tries lifting it over. Tries to get it clear. Laudrup kings it out wide. Gets it back. Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
So here comes the substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's come loose. He'll have a go.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Good ball. Shoots! Deceptive, what quality.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception and shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
A 1-0 lead established.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Breaks on here. It's a decent ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Shoots!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. It has not been the ideal start, but plenty of time still to make up ground.
Well, they've reached the crossroads, Peter, having drawn the opening game. Do they attempt to commit to 3 points here, or prepare themselves to simply avoid defeat and look to making a bigger play for 3 points next time round? Whatever it's to be, I don't think they can afford to take a loss now, so that defensive base really has to be mistake-free.
So off we go then. Heinrich. Riedler. Lambert. Heinrich. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's made sure that that won't get through. Chapuisat. Out to the right. Hits one!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Needed a better pass there. Reuter. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Del Piero. He's through. Has a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Heinrich. It's got through to him. And the shot! He's scored!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Del Piero.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. And more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Del Piero. Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's there. Riedler! Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He spotted the run and played him through. Ball's gone out of play. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
He's had a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Dortmund making consecutive changes here. Conti plays it out to the flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gets it back. Dinks one in. Oh, shooting chance! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Hoists it forward. Dortmund keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Summer. Lambert. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's looked long this time. Done very well to intervene. And that will be the final act. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit, getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. The pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So some ground all ready to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yes, Peter, but they're a long way off having to think about pressing the panic button just yet. So as long as it hasn't hit their belief too hard, I think they can start thinking about how they're going to improve, starting obviously now. It's pointless looking back. This requires a more positive approach and the very real possibility that they can generate proper momentum from here. Better late than never.
So we're up and running. Floats one over. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Away from immediate danger. Looks to dink one in. Cleared without complication. He's in, Shaw tries a shot! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's got through. Gets the better of his man. Massive leap! Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Has he found his man? Has a pop! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
It's got through to him. A chance! Oh, shooting chance! And they've been caught out here. That's the throw. And a shot! He's got through. Going through. And it's been taken straight back. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Time to deliver. This has gone, that's a foul. Now the breakaway. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very close.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. There are a few waiting for it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Out of play for a goal kick. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And the shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Philip. Plays it over to the other flank. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's trying the shot. Ball's gone out of play. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Out to the left it goes.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprised.
So on to match day 2 then, on the back of a draw in their previous outing, a result which makes us none the wiser as to their prospects of going through. They'd want to go one better here to put themselves right in contention for a place in the top 2, and their coach was very quick to point out, in defending his players ahead of this game, that the supporters need to be right on board with them. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Madrid had a stuttering start. They'll need to do better now.
Well, Peter, the groups aren't really going to take shape until, say, the 4th or 5th games. But equally, they don't want to allow themselves to be left in a position to go chasing points too hard at the end of the group. So this calls for a pragmatic approach and picking up as much as you can now to at least ease the psychological pressure later on.
So that's got things underway. Raul. Zamorano! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Overmars. Just wouldn't be beaten there. Hoists it forward. He's through and all alone! Shot at goal! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's played forward. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Can he deliver? Redondo. And he's on his way! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Kluivert.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Zamorano. Plays it out to the wing. Gets it into them. In with a header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's played forward. Kluivert. Ball through, needs to be quick, goes for goal! It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Kluivert. Ball's out on the left now. Away from immediate danger. And we've reached half-time. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. And the game right on edge. Second half then, just getting going.
Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Floats one over. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Real chance! And in it goes! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? That looks a foul. The referee's given it. It's found its shapes to shoot! Turns and goes back, and oh! Now, it's in!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Plays it over to the other flank. Gets into some space. Towering header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Two changes being made right now. Hierro.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. There will be 4 extra minutes. Raul. It's come through. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Madrid has been handed a game-changing chance. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
Having turned the... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.